Continue with the back transporting points. Bladder 49, abode of thought. Location, 3 June, lateral to the posterior midline, on the level of the lower border of the spinous process of the 11th thoracic vertebra, T11. Find in a sitting position with the arms hanging down. The spinous process of T7 is generally on the level of the inferior angle of the scapula. From there, count down 4 spinous processes to the lower border of the spinous process of T11 and locate bladder 49 3 June lateral to this point, or from the articulation of the most inferior rib palpate in the superior direction to T11, or use the lumbar spine for reference. Located on the same level or do 6. On the midline, a point of EXB 2.5 June lateral to the midline, and bladder 20 1.5 June lateral to the midline. Needling obliquely 0.3 to 0.8 June. Caution, pneumothorax. Action and indication, it clears the heat, harmonizes the spleen and stomach. Bladder 49 strengthens the intellect, the yin, clears the mind, shen, and stimulates memory and concentration. It also relieves the mind and intellect of obsessive thoughts, brooding, worry, and pensiveness. It can also be used for obsessive thoughts, which are often related to a spleen deficiency and are like the pathological correspondence of this organ's mental activity of memorization and concentration. On a physical level, this point can be used with direct moxa to dry the spleen of capitis and also to tonify the lungs according to the principle of strengthening earth to tonify metal. And explanation of the acupuncture point says the spleen notes dampness and like dryness. Moxa this point with many moxa codes. It resolves damp heat, abdominal fullness, hypochondrial distension, diarrhea, vomiting, feeling of heat, yellow sclera, and complexion. Benefits the intellect, in poor memory, poor concentration, worry, pensiveness, obsessive thinking. Bladder 49 is level with bladder 20, the Back-Shu point of the spleen. Despite its name, abode of thought, psychological and emotional indications are notable by their absence in major classical texts. Bladder 49 is able to clear damp heat, reddish yellow urine, heat in the body with yellow face and eyes, and regulate disharmony of the stomach in vomiting, difficult ingestion, and spleen, in abdominal distension and fullness, slippery diarrhea. In the light of its proximity to the pancreas, it is interesting to note the inclusion of this point in a number of classical combinations for wasting and thirsting disorder. According to the essential questions, the 5 other bladder points level with the 5 sound Back-Shu points, that is bladder 42, bladder 44, bladder 47, bladder 49, and bladder 52, drain heat from the 5 sound, an action shared by the Back-Shu points of the 5 sound. Though dwelling particularly tonifies the mind and spirit of the spleen, memory, concentration, and the capacity for study. Can be used for obsessive thought, feebleness in mental processing, stagnation, and lack of penetrative thinking. Yishe can activate aspect of spleen functioning to reinvigorate thought. Kapchak talks of the Yi as the consciousness of possibilities, the highest transformative aspect of thought. The spleen, when well, allows us to understand, grasp, and work sequentially along the passage of thought. From deep thought comes knowing. Though dwelling penetrates this deep level of working of the spleen. Consider when the mind is stuck in a groove, unable to deliver nourishment or thought to the next level. When spleen is in balance, transportation from the mind and spirit from the center of the person to the exterior can become stuck and lumped. Or conversely, the person may not be able to hold to their own center and ideas. A wonderfully revitalizing point for the earth. It also regulates and tonifies spleen, stimulates memory and concentration, clears the heat. The word key in this point, named Yishe, refers to the spiritual aspect of the spleen. Spleen is considered the seat of the intellect and is responsible for all aspects of thinking. The spleen energy is weakened, the mind will be easily swayed so that the person struggles to focus and have intention, and thus it's unable to hold on to an idea. If it is too rigid, the mind can become stubborn, obstinate, stuck, or unreceptive. Moksha and purification, when appropriate, can counteract this rigidity. For obsessional thinking or where worry, poor memory, or lack of concentration predominate, this point revitalizes the earth.